But just like last year, Recipe Unlimited has canceled the Canadian flag.
Hi there. Nicolette actually doesn't have an extension, but I can give you her email address.
Oh, okay. I think I have that already. Let me just double check. But she has no telephone, is that right? Or
That's correct, yeah.
Can you believe that, folks? A media relations person doesn't have a telephone? David Menzies for Rebel News here in Vaughan, Ontario. And folks, I'm back at the corporate headquarters for Recipe Unlimited. That's the $1 billion food service conglomerate that owns so many brands: Swiss Chalet, St. Hubert, Harvey's, Eastside Mario's, The Keg, and so many others. Well, once again, as you can see, the Canadian flag has been canceled for a month, perhaps longer. It's no longer Pride Month, it's Pride season. In any event, usually a Canadian flag is flapping in the wind from this flagpole, perhaps the largest Canadian flag for the entire Ontario Highway 400. But just like last year, Recipe Unlimited has canceled the Canadian flag, and instead it has the Super Pride Progress flag. In any event, this is what we witnessed last year, and you would think that maybe there would be a different attitude given the fiascos, especially south of the border, involving Bud Light with Dylan Mulvaney, involving Target with their transgender swimsuits for kids. Both those companies are suffering multi-billion-dollar stock hits. There's a boycott on that shows no signs of ebbing. But here we are, it's June 2023, and it's like none of that ever happened. And I don't know, folks, it kind of reminds me of Chief Brody from Jaws 2. Remember when he went into the mayor and laid down the law about another fiasco in the making?
And I know what a shark looks like because I've seen one up close. And you better do something about this one because I don't intend to go through that hell again.
Yeah, but it looks like we are going to go through that hell again, namely the hell of having a Canadian flag that represents 100% of the citizens of our great Dominion put in the closet so that a fake flag that represents perhaps 2% of the citizens in this country gets to fly. And really, where do you draw the line? Is the Ukraine flag, or depending on your politics, the Russian flag, gonna fly for a certain length of time? Now, the thing is, Recipe can fly whatever they want. This is their own private property. But why can't they do what some of their neighbors do in this industrial park, and that is spring for another flagpole and fly both flags concurrently? Is that too much to ask? Well, apparently it is. Now, I did reach out to the spokeswoman for this company. That would be Nicolette Garrido. She never returned my email, so a few days ago, I phoned Recipe Unlimited. Folks, you're not going to believe this conversation. Check it out.
Hello, Recipe.
yes, good afternoon. Can I speak with Nicolette Garrido, please?
Yes, just one moment.
Thank you.
Hi there. Nicolette actually doesn't have an extension, but I can give you her email address.
Oh, okay. I think I have that already. Let me just double check. But she has no telephone, is that right? Or
That's correct, yeah. Unfortunately,
Okay.
she doesn't have an extension, yeah.
oh, okay, because I do I have the right information? She's the spokeswoman for Recipe Unlimited, or
That's correct. That's
okay.
right, yeah.
I have Sir N. Garrido at recipeunlimited.com.
That's correct, yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I sent an email earlier. I'll just, I guess, resend it. So that just seems very curious to me that a communications person doesn't have a phone.
That is true, yes. True. No, I can see that.
Okay. What do I know? Anyways, well, thank you very much. You have a good weekend then.
Thank you, you too.
Okay, bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Can you believe that, folks? A media relations person doesn't have a telephone? I mean, how does she communicate with smoke signals? Geez, maybe things are tough at Recipe Unlimited. Maybe, I guess if they can't spring for another flagpole, I suppose why give the media relations representative a telephone? Unbelievable. In any event, let's pay a house call and see if we can get some answers to this latest flag flap. Can you believe it, folks? We know that reception doesn't close for at least another half hour, but they must have seen us coming, and based on how we covered this last year, I guess we're the skunk to the garden party yet again. They have locked us out. Look, you cannot get in. It's locked down like there's an active shooter on the premises. So we've done everything we can to get their side of the story. My pertinent question was simply this: are they not worried about a consumer backlash for the way in which they are disrespecting the Canadian flag? Like I said, if they wanted to play both ends of the ideological spectrum here, they could do what Melee is doing just down the street. They have 3 flagpoles: Canadian flag, Pride flag, and their corporate flag. But no, food service giant Recipe Unlimited has decided to cancel the Canadian flag for 1 whole month. Yet again, despicable. But I got to tell you this, as a patriot, as someone who loves this Dominion despite who's in government right now, yes, I am angry. I am shocked to see our Canadian flag this close to Dominion Day being disrespected in such a fashion by this fake flag being foisted in its place. But as a consumer, I'm actually grateful. Sure, I love Harvey's hamburgers. Yeah, I love Swiss Chalet chicken wings, no doubt about it. But you know what, folks? There are plenty of places under the sun in which to get hamburgers and wings. Recipe Unlimited, I gotta thank you. You have excluded at least some brands, namely yours, from that list. For Rebel News, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Folks, I know you love that Rebel News brings you the other side of the story. A story like this, a story that is not going to be covered by the mainstream media, not a chance. But we need your help. Unlike our competitors, we don't get paid by the federal Liberals, nor would we accept funding from them if offered. So please go to rebelfieldreports.com. That's rebelfieldreports.com. And if you're able to, kindly make a donation.